Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Johan and I'm a typical Dutchman, and I react to all kinds of videos about life and living in the US or life and living in Europe, or specifically the Netherlands. And if you like this kind of videos, reaction videos about the US or Europe, then consider to hit the subscribe button. We're still trying to get to the first 1,000 subscribers, and we are very close to it, so it would be really appreciated if you hit the subscribe button. It's for free, and it would help me tremendously if you hit this subscribe button. For today, we're gonna take a look at some TikToks from Americans visiting in Europe. And now, not the ones that you usually see as all the embarrassing things like Americans behaving bad, or Americans as doing stupid things or say stupid things, or just Americans visiting Europe and having culture shock moments or having questions about things that happen in Europe. And maybe I can shed some light on some things that we do over here in Europe. And we start today with the video of the TikTok of POV, the staircases in Europe. And we have a lot of staircases in Europe, so let's take a look at the staircases in Europe. Oh. I have to adjust the volume a bit, I see. And then we go back. This is not a staircase. Back. I hope she is okay. But... oh, damn! These are uneven. How the... why would you? It's a small staircase. I get it. So it's not a wide staircase that you could... but even if it's this small, why would you make the steps uneven? And the next one was something... oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this one. Culture shock for American in Europe. I get it. This is, as we call it, the never-ending tower. I was take a look at it of it. Yeah, there is a English manual, one sentence, because I see put and then using hands. Yeah, okay. I cannot exactly read what's there, but we call this a never-ending towel. And probably you don't have those in the United States. I'm not sure, but when you're using this, you have to pull down the towel, then you can dry your hands. And once you have finished drying your hands, and it takes a couple of seconds to do so, and then it detects that you don't do anything, and then it will pull back the rest of your used towel back into the machine, and make sure that the next one who comes has a new piece of towel that he or she can, because I assume this is a ladies' bathroom. So the next one, she can pull on the towel, create again like this one, a bigger one, dry your hands, let it go, and it will go back to the end. And although it's called never ending, there is an end to this towel, only it's a couple of meters long. And then when it's all out, when it's out, it will be taken out of this container, brought to the washing company. They wash it, they clean it, they iron it, and bring it back to the dispenser, and then you can use it again. So yeah, I can imagine that it's not something you use it, but they do it because of environmental reasons, because this is better for the environment than paper towels. Paper towels, although you can recycle paper, this is even better. So yeah, it's more environmental friendly and more hygienical than yeah. So yes, no, you finished. Let it go. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. I can't imagine that you not think. Oh, this is. I thought it was about staircases, but okay, we have another one. POV, you're American in France and fireworks randomly go off and you think it's a mass shooter. Oh no. Does she dive? Duck for cover? Oh. Okay. Oh. Yeah. That's when you're used to, and I will not say all Americans are used to, but when you're used to hear about shootings, etc., then you are more aware of gunfire and gunfire accidents and mass shootings, etc. So I can imagine when you hear some fireworks, not for the first time, but unannounced, you hear somewhere fireworks going off. Yeah, I can imagine that you would feel like, whoa, duck. But yeah, we don't. We usually hear, the first reaction we have is, oh, fireworks, let's go. Yeah, what is he doing?
Do you need to see my ID? No.
Do you need to see my ID? Why?
Oh.
To drink beer in Germany? With, oh.
16 years old.
Yeah, so I don't need a passport.
Wow.
So it's an American, I guess, in Europe, order some beer, and then he doesn't need to see if you're 16 or older. Yeah, and
Years old.
when I go back, he says that he's 16, but maybe he is 15, you never know. But if I look at where he is, this could be, for example, an Oktoberfest or somewhere like that, and then it's way too busy to ask for identification of who you are and what you are. So yeah, it's more like it's your own responsibility if you are not 16 and order some beer. Yeah, they won't. At a festival, and when you have several dozens of customers standing around your car, and they all want something to drink, you don't have the time to ask every one of them. I need to see if you're, yeah. But I can imagine that he was surprised at 16. Yes, for how you call it, alcoholic drinks. Lower alcoholic drinks, you need to be 16. For the more stronger alcoholic and liquors, you need to be at least 18 in Europe to have it. And it's hard to verify when you are at a festival to do this. So yeah. But I kind of, when in the United States it's 21, so yeah, it's different.
I don't need a passport.
Wow.
When my aunt accidentally drove down a pedestrian way in Italy, and we look, and we Luke went through a restaurant. They did not went to a restaurant, I hope. And we went through a restaurant. L-O-W-K. I guess that she did it to get to a restaurant. I don't know why, but...
Shit! Hey, let's go look at the line of people. Do you know where we're...
Oh, and all those people think, oh no, another foreigner who doesn't know the rules. She looks very annoyed as well.
parking? Just keep going.
Europe is...
Oh, there are several TikToks in one. Okay. POV, American in Europe. Europe is eye candy for Americans.
Eye candy for Americans. Like, look at this. What? Why can't we be old and hot?
Why can't we be old and hot? Being in America, American in Europe is humbling. Where is she?
American in Europe is humbling because I'm at the Prada Foundation
in Milan at the Prada Foundation. Wow.
Milan, and these are the restrooms, but
These are the restrooms.
I go in, where's the toilet? It's just a mirror. There's a sink in every single stall. There's sinks out here. I have to pee.
I don't know.
Sinks out here.
What the heck? You have private stalls to wash your hands. There's a public place to wash your hands. And yeah, I guess that she has looked around, but on the other side of the wall, I have no clue.
And
I guess she is this on there.
these are the restrooms, but I go
These are the restrooms.
in, where's
Yeah, I have no clue. I really don't.
the toilet?
Why would you, as a company, create private stalls to wash your hands? Because I see this is the sink and a paper dispenser, paper towel dispenser. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's just a mirror. There's a sink
Yeah.
in every single stall. There's sinks out here. I have to pee.
I have to pee. Yeah, sorry, dear. I have no clue. I really don't. It looks very clean and nice, but I guess on the other side of the wall, but I guess she's smart enough to walk and look at all the stalls that there. I have no clue. My sister eating the Caesar salad she begged for, but we're in Italy, so it's shit. Ooh. Not everything I do. She doesn't like it, so she asked for Caesar salad, and she didn't like it. Then don't ask for it. So why? She begged for it. In Italy, Caesar salad. I'm not sure because this looks like a salad. I see tomatoes. I see, yeah, behind the text, I see some salad thing that looks delicious with bread and a bottle of water. But why? What?
Can someone please?
Wait. No clue. It happens. It's Italy. It's not the United States, so you get what you order, and maybe it's not the same as that you would expect because it has a different name, or they did not understand you that well. And so, can someone please tell me why all chocolate bars in Europe are so tiny? Yeah. Why are all the chocolate bars in the US so large? Same question.
Please tell me why all chocolate bars in Europe are so tiny. Is chocolate considered more of a kid's treat in Europe?
Is chocolate, yeah. Yeah.
Is chocolate
considered more of a kid's treat in Europe? Yeah, that's one explanation. It's a kid's treat, but also, yeah, we don't. When you really like chocolate, the real chocolate, yeah, then take 2 or buy 3 or 4. Some people take chocolate just 1 or 2 pieces from the larger piece, like this one. So it says pure. So this is pure chocolate, and then they only take one. This Godor, I see. They only take 1, 2, or 3 pieces, and then the rest goes back into the storage. So why are the Americans' chocolate bars so large? Yeah.
considered more of a kid's treat in Europe?
Point of view. You're an American in Europe, so you order twice of everything per person. You order double because you fear that the proportions aren't that big. So, but they are with 1, 2, someone 3, so they are already with, I guess, 4 or 5 persons. Yeah, 1, 2.
Okay, what
Oh, yeah, okay. Can be when you are here in Europe and you're used to the large proportions that they always have in the United States, and you come over here and think, what? This is child play? This is not enough for me. It could be, yeah. So, but to order 2 of everything per person? Yeah. French fries and potatoes, baked potatoes and French fries, etc. And the fish, or I guess it's maybe they ordered fish and chips twice. Oh boy.
Okay, what do you think that P
American, first time in Italy. What do you think that
on the
P
back of that red car stands for?
That's a good question. In Italy? In Italy. I have no clue. But what I also see is this sign over here. This sign, circular sign with a red border and a cross in this case through it, means no stopping. One, and second one, no parking on this side of the street. So actually, everyone who's standing in this on this side of the street is parked illegally because this says it's no parking, no stopping, and no parking on this side of the street. But I have no clue what this P as park, usually P stands for parking, what this meant. But she says on the red. But I would say that all the other ones also have a parking permit and they can park on this side of the street, even with this sign over here. But I have no clue.
On the back of that red car stands for?
That looks like a fake parking pass, so parking pass.
No.
No? But what is it? She doesn't tell it. Oh, in the comments. In the comments there is. Well, let's take a look at the comments. What does the P stand for? 2 answers. I've seen the full video. Oh, and I remember correct. It meant there are a beginner driver or practicing something like that. Just passed the driving test. Okay. In Italy. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But still, they were parked illegally on that side of the street. Imagine being in America and it's your first time in Paris and having no idea it's the Fête de la Musique. Okay. Oh, and then we start again. Oh, that's, yeah, yes. It's your first time in Paris and having no idea it's Fête de la Musique. It's a street music festival at that point, but yeah. So these were several TikToks in one TikTok with Americans in Europe. Okay, well, let's do another one. Americans in Europe.
You said we were going to watch football. Look, they're kicking the ball with their feet. This is obviously soccer. We call it.
We call it football. Yeah. Okay.
No, see, in real football, they throw the ball with their hands, and plus, they don't pretend they're hurt every 5 seconds.
Okay, this is a classical one, and I see it's only a short TikTok. Yeah, okay, this is... I don't know if he's serious about American football versus European football, but yeah. We call football when you actually play the ball with your foot, but American football is played with the ball. You play the ball with your hands by throwing it. Yeah, it's what we call handball, because we also have handball tournaments which actually play the ball with your hands. So, but the final part, he was right. Yeah. And a lot of matches, the players fall every 5 seconds to pretend that they are hurt to get a free kick or something like that. Yeah, but it's only a short one, so let's take another one. Final one. American mom in Spain. Cultural differences raising a kid in Spain versus the US. Okay. So I'm an American mom living in Spain, and that's the Spanish translation. I won't dare because I don't speak Spanish. Okay.
Mom living in Spain, and I just had one of those wow culture shock moments as a mom.
Okay.
Like realizing that, oh my God, I actually am raising my son in a different culture than I was raised in. So, story. Last night, my son and I went on our night walk that we've been doing in the summer lately to just wear him out before our bedtime routine. So we left.
To wear him out? before his bedtime. Oh, to the sun.
Before summer on our night walk.
My son and I went on our night walk. Night walk.
That we've been doing in the summer lately to just wear him out before our bedtime routine. So we left our apartment around 9:20 p.m. after dinner.
9:20. p.m. Yeah, okay. After dinner. That's Spain. Yeah, okay.
Which is like so weird. We would never do that in the United States. But anyways, we left our apartment around 9:20 to head out for our nightly walk. And my son always gets to choose if he wants to go to the park first or if he wants to go on a walk first. And last night he chose the park. So we headed to the park first. And when we got to the park, we tried out the seesaw and we did that for a little bit. And then we went over to the slide, and he needs a little help on the slide because he's not even 2 yet.
He's not even 2. Okay. 9:20 p.m. with a 2-year-old child. Okay, this is me. This is European brain kicking in right here. Shouldn't he be in bed already? So let's say, like a lot of us over here, I would say a lot of us in Europe, like around 7-ish, 7 p.m., maybe 8 p.m., already in bed. So, that's me. Sorry if I offend somebody, but at 9:20 after dinner, because I was wondering how old is he or she, but his son. So how old is he? He's not even 2. Culture shock. Reverse, as in, what?
So while we were at the slide, he saw this little girl that he started playing with, and they started on the slide together. And the mom of the little girl and I got to talking. The reason why
the mom I don't get it.
We started talking is because I was talking to Q in English, and she asked me where I'm from, since I was speaking English, and I said from the United States. And she asked if I lived in Spain, and I said yes, I live here and I love it here. And may I remind you that this whole conversation was in Spanish, so I was really, really excited that I had a whole conversation with somebody I didn't know in Spanish. Anyways, we started having a conversation between life in Spain as a mom compared to life in the United States. And she was asking me how it was different. I said, what we're doing right now is a perfect example. We are at the park with our kids. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, at 10 o'clock at night.
It's safe, and the park is close to a bar so that we can have a drink and our coffee or whatever, so the parents can relax while the kids are playing in the park. This would never happen in the United States. Like, that doesn't exist.
No. I can't imagine. That would never happen in the United States, but I'm seriously questioning both moms why the kids are out this late.
So after that, our kids, played in the park for a little bit longer, and then Q and I started our nightly walk.
Her son is called Q?
Walk in our neighborhood. And it really got me thinking, like, oh my God, like I have gotten used to Spanish life as a parent. So like first, that I am used to going on a summer night walk with my toddler around 10 o'clock at night. I would never do that in the United States. 2, that I feel 100% safe walking around our city in Spain at 10 o'clock at night with my almost 2-year-old. And 3, that it's in Spain, it's normal to have your kid with you at 10 o'clock at night. It's normal to go to the park.
Yeah, could be. That is normal. It's not normal to me, and I live in Europe all the way up. So, if there are Spanish viewers who correcting me like, oh, it's the most normal thing that you are out at night at 10 p.m. with your 2-year-old, okay, I will concede as, okay, then I'm wrong, but it's not something like no.
And it's normal to have a beer or a wine or a coffee or whatever at the bar that's close, really close to the park. And 4, that I just had a whole conversation in Spanish. Like, what? I'm just feeling so grateful. I absolutely love living in our city, which is Logroño, Spain. I absolutely love Spain because, in my opinion, I think it is just the most amazing place to raise a family. And I am just so thankful that our son gets to grow up here, and we're on our way, hopefully, to being a bilingual family.
Yeah. Being a bilingual, if she already speaks Spanish fluent enough with another a real Spanish mom, yeah, then you are on your good way to become a bilingual family. So what is the son is going? He's 2. So what does she speak at home? She, I guess, English at home with her husband. And the son will learn English, but when he goes to school, he will learn Spanish. So, yeah, could be, but okay. Culture shock over here with me, like Spain and the Netherlands, as in, what? At this time at night, your kid's still out there? But everything else, feeling totally safe around 10 at night as a single mom, or not as a mom, yes, single, as a woman with a child at a park where a barn is, yeah, that's something that you won't see in the United States. I get it, yeah. Let's take a look what the comments say. Maybe they correct me as well, as in, yeah, it's totally normal to be out with your kids at 10. In Chicago, it's normal to do that in summertime. Okay? Feeling safe too? I don't know. Because she's stressing out that it's safe, and it's not safe to do that in the United States. And Jonathan says it's normal to do in summertime. Okay. As another American mom living in Spain, I can agree my son is autistic, so he'll stay struggling with Spanish, but everyone is so kind. Okay. Awesome. Good for you. I am an American in Spain too. And then somebody says, that happens in Portland and Washington. Okay, so it's not that specific, but as far as I know, but yeah, culture differences. Yeah, yes, it does. We used to do this in New York City, in Tribeca, back in the day, circa 2009. Okay. Where or how did you learn Spanish? Several possibilities, like just learning it, as in taking classes, or maybe have some family, or I don't know. There's so many ways nowadays to learn a language. I learned Italian. Right here, I've got the books laying over there. I learned Italian from a book with Duolingo together, and that's it. So, yeah, it's so many ways. Well, we got it here because I guess we can do this all night looking at all kinds of videos, but maybe the next one we will do also about Americans in Europe in a normal way instead of all the negative that you usually see about Americans being in Europe. Okay, I hope you liked the video. If you did, then press the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, then maybe this is a good place to start with. And otherwise, it would be really, really, really appreciated if you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.